Bob had always been the dedicated security guard, constantly keeping an eye on the mall and ensuring its safety. But one thing that had always nagged him was the aging air conditioning ducting in the ceiling. He often thought that it was a weak point in the mall's security that could be easily breached by criminals. One day, he decided to take a closer look and climbed up into the ducting. To his surprise, he discovered a secret room filled with a lavish spread of food. Over time, Bob realized that every time he returned to the ducting, the secret room was filled with an even more sumptuous feast. The food was always fresh, and the variety seemed endless. Bob could never understand who was leaving the food, but he wasn't one to question such a generous offering. As he explored the secret room, Bob discovered a strange device pulsing with otherworldly energy. Unable to resist the lure of the device, he touched it and was transported to a strange and surreal world. The world was filled with colours and landscapes that defied explanation, and Bob lost himself in the experience. He forgot about his duty as a security guard, about the mall, and about everything except the wondrous world he was exploring. Each time Bob returned to the secret room, the food was even more extravagant than before. He couldn't help but think that whoever was leaving the food for him knew of his obsession with the strange and otherworldly. As the months went by, Bob became more and more obsessed with the device and the strange world it led him to explore. He spent less and less time at work and more time lost in the mysterious, beautiful world beyond the ducting. Eventually, Bob disappeared altogether, leaving behind nothing but a trail of unanswered questions and a feast fit for a king. No one knew where he had gone. Some whispered that he had finally found a way to enter the strange world beyond the ducting for good, lured by the promise of infinite exploration and unimaginable delights. As the days went by, the secret room in the ducting lay empty, waiting for its next visitor, its next devoted explorer, and its next willing victim.